Welcome to the Voices of Recovery podcast. This is your spiritual principle of a day episode, featuring a recovering addict.
Hi, my name is Alexis. My clean date is February 1st, 2024. You're listening to the Voices of Recovery podcast. This is the spiritual principle a day for November 20th. Humor as a practice of surrender. One of the gifts of recovery is regaining our sense of humor. Living Clean, Chapter 7, The Lifelong Practice of Surrender. When we were using, everything was life or death serious. That lifestyle of getting, using, and finding ways and means to get more. Some of us felt like we hadn't laughed for years when we first got to NA. Others of us experienced plenty of laughter out there directed right at us. "You're so thin-skinned," our mates would mock us. "Get a sense of humor." While actual events of our using history stay the same, our relationship to them evolves as we grow in recovery. We see fellow NA members finding humor in their past, and we begin to lighten up about the darkness in ours. Our step work reveals a long list of defects that still affect us today. And being able, finally, to laugh at ourselves as we act out on that shortcoming yet again is a strategy that can help us not beat ourselves up and to be okay with where we are right now. Humor becomes a way we identify, connect, and express empathy and forgiveness for others as well as ourselves. Humor is a practice of surrender. For many of us, humor can also be a hazard. It's a strategy we may use to escape our feelings or avoid being real in our relationships. We sometimes use it to put people down, including ourselves. Self-depreciating humor has a place, but self-ridicule breeds self-doubt. Some of us use humor to survive out there, but in recovery, we aren't living in that life or death cycle. As we become more aware of these issues through working our program and receiving input from our sponsor and others we trust, our relationship with humor may shift. Ideally, the sense of humor we gain in recovery becomes less self-pitying, protective, or aggressive than the one we came in with, and we can finally breathe because we don't take ourselves quite as seriously as we used to. Spiritual principle. I will try to surrender to levity today. I can laugh at myself without putting myself down, and do the same for my fellow addict with love, sensitivity, and wit if I have a bit of that.
The Voices of Recovery podcast is an independent production of the Works of Wisdom. We welcome your questions and donations via PayPal at voicesofrecoverypod@gmail.com. This podcast is an independent production and is not affiliated with, associated with, authorized by, endorsed by, or in any way officially connected with Narcotics Anonymous or any of its subsidiaries or affiliates. While NA literature may be read during episodes for the purpose of supporting recovery, such use does not constitute an official endorsement or representation by Narcotics Anonymous. In accordance with NA tradition, the NA name is not to be used to endorse or be affiliated with any outside enterprise, and no such endorsement or affiliation is implied. Music is by Sage. Thanks for listening to the Voices of Recovery podcast.